Hey everybody, it's Mike Frieder here with On-Call Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week. So today we're talking about newly released draft CMMC Assessment Process, or CAP, or SMAC, or whatever it is. CMMC, AB, CAP, Assessment Process thing, I don't know. But CAP is for short, that's what they call it. I don't know, whatever. One of the most important aspects of the CAP is that you will, just don't cap me, all right? Is that you will get a chance to remediate some of the deficiencies that an assessor might find during the process. What is a little surprising is that the CAP is saying that nearly half, 52 of the 110 controls, you know, like for 10 videos I've been saying 50 something. Is that the real number, 52?
52.
52. All right, 52 it is. Tomorrow it'll be 51. Needed to be assessed for certification. I quote, have a limited or indirect effect on the security of the network and its data. Okay. I don't know, I mean, why have the control in there if it's not that important? But I feel like someone's already probably thought of that, so there's got to be a good reason, yeah. I think everybody thought of that one. So look, 13 of the 22 controls in the 3.1 control family under access control fall under this category of, hey, it's pretty important. 9 of 16 controls in the 3.13 control family fall under this limited deficiency correction consideration, which means, it's kind of important. You should really fix it. And 6 of the 9 controls in 3.3 control family are listed as well. So check the description area below to see a list of the 52 controls that could potentially qualify for limited deficiency correction consideration. That's like 6 words that mean, I'm not sure. Anyway, standard disclaimer, this is all in draft mode right now, so we're just bringing you this information as it's sort of released, but you know, it's subject to change, and like any change in the wind's direction or or the whims of the DoD, maybe it'll be here today, maybe it won't, I don't know. We'll put it up on YouTube, see if it flies. So now let me be clear as, hey, you know what, if you want to be like one of those people that made millions in crypto, go to the comment section below right now and comment about what part of this you think will actually still be there in 6 weeks. That'll be a fun one. So now let me be clear as much as I can at this point in the CAP process. This doesn't mean you can skip these controls. And actually, in all seriousness, so there is some seriousness about what we do. We like to keep companies secure. We like to keep DoD funding flowing, especially to the small and mid-sized businesses that we typically work with under 5 to 10,000 employees. And if you're one employee and you're like, oh my God, there's no way you can work with us. We have a micro program. It's totally cool. But look, let me be clear. Every one of these 110 controls is important. There is no such thing as a compliance control in NIST 800-171 that is not important. Now, if you ask me about NIST 853 that's got like 1,000 controls, I'm just going to straight up tell you some of those things aren't really relevant or important. There's 1,000 controls. How secure do you need to be? But if you're a defense contractor, we actually love 800-171. It's super relevant. And again, there's really not a bunch of excessive stuff in there. So meet them all. It's what you should do. Otherwise, you'll get marked as not met. We don't want anybody that we didn't meet because we like to meet people. We like to meet our fans, right? All right, so it just means that if you're found to be deficient by the assessor, you will have a limited amount of time to fix or remediate the deficiency in order to have that control be marked as met. So, geez, with the small font, dude. I'm teaching him. I know I'm teaching him, okay. So, let me get my glance on, my stare on. And here comes the CAP caveats. You really, like somebody really typed this for me. CAP caveats, as opposed to CMMC caveat. The controls can only be listed for a limited deficiency correction if a practice that was implemented but missing minor updates, i.e. updates to policy signatures, procedural documentation that exists but is outdated, etc., but where the practice evidence demonstrates the implementation has been in place for a period of time. I think that means if you had it fixed and then it's not fixed when they look at it and then it gets fixed again, you're okay. I have to segue for just a minute. Sometimes I walk through manufacturing facilities, right? Because we do hundreds of these things every year. I walk through manufacturing facilities. We do a physical facility tour. We look at the doors, all right? And there'll be a door, inevitably a door with a brick. We call them brick doors. Okay, they're the doors that are held open by bricks for the guys to go out and have a cigarette on their break on. All right. Look, every single time I go, hey, is that door normally locked? Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that's kind of what that refers to. Anyway, and consensus among the C3PA, by the way, don't do that. Don't allow the bricks. Have a policy in place. The door needs to be locked if it's unmanned, or else you're not properly monitoring and protecting the physical premise. Boom, you like that? Dropped in a little answer to a control there. Ha! And consensus among the C3PO assessment team that the practice in question does not change and or limit the effectiveness of another practice that has been scored as met. Yeah. So, at least the Cyber AB recognizes that your assessment can't simply be heard or hard, met, or not met, and they're willing to give you some wiggle room for remediation. I'm not sure what the wiggle room is. It's like I'm reading the words and it's like not going in, but that's okay. I know how you feel. Like I do. I know how you feel. I'm trying to read. Anyway, you got to do it. You know what? There you go. Boom. To be compliant, you got to do it. That's what you got to do. You just got to do it. You got to do the thing, and you'll be met, and then I won't have to not met you. Boom. So I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't know how it will work out in real life, but it seems like there is some room, if an issue is found, for someone to be able to quickly correct it, if that is possible during the assessment. So that is great news for the friendliness of this process. I agree, right? It's getting better, right? You know, it's like sandpaper. You, the people, we, the people, we're like the sandpaper on the Cyber AB and the DOD. We're trying to meet with the SNOPP, DOGG. Never mind. There's no doubt that assessment will be intensive, though. And a lot of work, I was going somewhere with that, but it just got lost and I can't help myself. And a lot of work to complete. However, overall, the process seems more doable than ever, which is a welcome evolution from past discussions of 100% mandatory passing on all controls, something many defense contractors simply did not think was reasonable or possible. And that's really, so look, big message out of this thing is, hey, look, passing 100% not possible. I mean, it is possible. You know, we help clients do it all the time, but the reality is, will everybody be able to do it? No, I think on a wide scale, it'll be very, very difficult. They recognize it. They're making it more lenient. Life is getting better. Another reminder that this information is coming out as a draft document, because for the third time, I have to remind you that this is a draft, and it's kind of like a bad comedy show, and so tomorrow it will change, like my jokes, and likely will be updated. Not like my jokes. They're the same old jokes. I've been using them for years. What's important here is understanding the Cyber AB's CMMC certification process intent and aligning the activities you are doing on a daily basis with it. So, hey, if you're trying to get compliant with DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, or CMMC on your own and looking for help, our compliance experts are always on call for you. Visit NIST 800-171compliance.com or check out the bio below for links to make life easy. There you can find more information about how we can help. Self-schedule time at your convenience with one of our compliance experts through any form on the website, or learn more about our completely done-for-you services that can have you on your way to being compliant in just 2 to 3 days. Guess what? We're DFARS compliant too, so if we help you, we can actually talk to the interviewer and not make your entire system invalid and make you fail. We're not going to make you fail, we're going to make you pass, right? We want to make you met, not met, not met. Anyway. If you love the content we're putting out here for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button. Seriously, I know you're busy, but you're here now. It's right. It could be there, could be there, could be there. Just poke there. Okay, or even better, smash the subscribe button to get the latest compliance content as soon as our compliance nerds roll it out. It's a great way to stay prepared for that upcoming CMMC certification everybody's going to have to eventually get through. And hey, until the next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there. Hit us in the comments below to let us know what you'd like to know more about when it comes to information security and compliance, and we'll see you on the next one.